$9.95 and 50-pound bags of crabgrass preventer for $34.95. And don't forget about your garden. Ashland Milling boasts the largest selection of bulk garden seeds in the tri-state. Ashland Milling Company would like to say thanks for letting them serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats!
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
Tomcat football action on 97.9 The River.
Back here on 97.9 The River pregame show, Community Trust Bank pregame show, as we get set between Ashland and Rowan County. I've been Westfall, your play-by-play, taking you through today's game. Of course, look forward to a fantastic night tonight between Rowan County and Ashland. Of course, look at the last match for both teams, and look overall this season. Ashland has been a very run-heavy team. Again, only completed one pass in that contest just a week ago against Greenup County. And ran for 3 touchdowns from Cameron Davis. Brody Simpkins, with a rushing touchdown. Trevontae Taylor had one on the ground. Again, Ashland ran for 481 yards. Ashland, the district here in Kentucky, second in rushing behind Johnson Central. And also, you look at the rushing efforts. We'll look at the defense as well for the Tomcats. 11th in rushing defense overall. This is a very well-coached team rushing-wise. 2 young quarterbacks for the Tomcats. I'll look at that as well. For Ashland, Justin Hughes and Tanner Stutler trying to make their mark. Again, both young quarterbacks. Hughes usually getting the starting nod at the quarterback position. A sophomore, 349 yards passing this year, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, but a long way to go. And again, these 2 kids are very talented and have a bright future ahead of them for Ashland. Rowan County, however, 19th in rushing offense, but defensively is where it's going to become an issue tonight, ranking 32nd out of 36 teams in Class 4A district. So Rowan County is a big test ahead of them. Try to slow down this Tomcats rushing effort. And again, Rowan County also looking for its very first victory over the Ashland Tomcats. Has not won against Ashland. Last year's matchup, Tomcats won 55-7. So Rowan County trying to get not only the first win against Ashland, but its second win this year. So we'll see if the Vikings can pull that off. Again, a lone win coming against Bath County. That was only 13-6. This Rowan County offense only scoring 15 points per game, 75 points overall on this season. It's only found the end zone 11 times and averaging 280 yards per game. So the offense has to get things going. Again, led by quarterback Matthew Hamilton, the junior. 459 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns and 5 interceptions so far on the year, 2 rushing touchdowns as well in that previous matchup against Clay County 2 weeks ago. Went 13 of 21, 221 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns and interception. Also ran for a touchdown in that contest against Clay County in the 28-21 loss. So it's Vikings team, again, 1-4 this year, led by 9th-year head coach Kelly Ford. Ashland led by 4th-year head coach Chad Tackett. See which team comes out on top tonight. Again, for Rowan County as well, one of the big playmakers for the Vikings offense, J.T. Judd, has been an absolute stud this year, 475 yards. This year also has 169 yards receiving with a touchdown. Didn't see any carries against Clay County 2 weeks ago, but again, had those 7 catches for 93 yards. He was a main target for Hamilton in that contest, so we'll see what happens there. Defensively, we'll have a look at both defenses. Ashland's defense, Fifth best scoring defense in Class 4A so far. Sixth in sacks at 14 total sacks. This is a good defensive front for the Ashland Tomcats. Riley Rucker, 4 sacks on the year, 29 tackles, 8 tackles for loss. Also has an interception and a fumble recovery. He's been good so far this season. Luke McCoy, 3 sacks as well. So again, scoring-wise, this Ashland defense only allowing 15.2 points per game. This has been a very well-rounded unit defensively for the Ashland Tomcats. Most points it's given up this year against Tate's Creek, and that was 23 points. Also gave up 24, to Lawrence County. As tonight, here at Ashland, recognizing the 1975 team for the Tomcats. Pay tribute to the 1975 team, so nice honor there. Look at Rowan County defensively. 290 yards allowed per average per game. 86 through the air, 203 on average rushing-wise, given up by this Rowan County defense. And again, this is an Ashland offense that likes to run the ball. 333 yards on average per game from this Ashland offense, led by Cameron Davis and Brody Simpkins. Of course, Justin Hughes has 207 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns as well. So, again, the main focus for Ashland, offensively and defensively, has been the run throughout the year. They've been able to stop it. They've been able to do it. So we'll see if the Tomcats can keep it going. 9th best scoring margin in Class 4A in the state of Kentucky. We'll step aside for break. We'll talk more about the upcoming matchup between Ashland and Rowan County here on 97.9 The River.
Metro Community Federal Credit Union now brings you all the tech that big banks have, but still has that personal touch of a member-owned community credit union. Apple Pay? Got it. Digital wallet? Yep. Message pay by text, online loan payments, even chatting with a real person, not a bot. Open accounts, sign documents, and manage your money all online. It's the big bank tech you need from the local community-minded credit union you trust. Metro Community FCU. Visit metrocommunityfcu.com today.
Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, located at 230 16th Street in Ashland, is a great place to go for scrumptious home-style cooking and a friendly family atmosphere. Choose from a menu featuring yummy breakfast, tasty soups, salads, sandwiches, and entrees, and don't miss their mouth-watering daily specials. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen's open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., closed on Sunday. Come on down and enjoy a delicious home-cooked meal at Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, 230 16th Street in Ashland.
Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our communities. With over 14 primary care locations throughout our network, including locations in Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and Moorhead, we are more than
Our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Ashland High School. Beautiful evening here tonight at Ashland Football Stadium between the Ashland Tomcats, Rowan County Vikings getting set to face off tonight in the 1975 team being introduced. Brought back, good celebration for the 1975 team for the Ashland Tomcats. And welcome back to the Community Trust Bank pregame show here on 97.9 The River. I'm Ben Westfall taking you through today's game. Look at some impact players for both of these teams today, starting with the Ashland Tomcats. We'll go offense, then defense. Look at Cameron Davis. 86 total points scored, which is tied for first in Class 4A. 678 total rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns. Also has a touchdown reception, 142 yards through the air. And that matchup just a week ago against Greenup County had 3 rushing touchdowns, 193 yards on just 8 carries. So look out for Cameron Davis today. And that offensive line has been phenomenal protecting Davis and Justin Hughes. Of course, Baker Sutton, Miles Hutchison, Brady Marucci, Ben Ream, and Wyatt Riley has been phenomenal this year for Ashland. Look at the Simpkins, 46 total tackles so far this year. 28 of those being solo, has 4 TFLs, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery as well. Last week against Greenup County had 7 tackles, 5 of them being solo. And, of course, if Rowan County wants to get the offense going and try to get the rushing offense going at least and try to get something going through the air from the arm of Matthew Hamilton, look out for Brody Simpkins, the linebacker for the Ashland defense, to get a stop today. On the other side for the Vikings, JT Judd, look out for him today offensively for the Vikings. Of course, plays defense as well as linebacker, but offensively had 7 catches for 93 yards, was the lead target for Matthew Hamilton in that game 2 weeks ago against Clay County in the 28-21 loss. So look out for JT Judd today. Overall this season, 67 carries, 475 yards rushing with 3 rushing touchdowns. Also has 169 yards receiving and a touchdown in the air on just 9 receptions. Defensively for Rowan County, Gage Holbrook. This year, 35 tackles, 13 of those solo, 9 TFLs, and 2 sacks. Leads in the sack category. 2 weeks ago against Clay County had 11 tackles, 4 TFLs, and a sack. So Gage Holbrook will have to be a key component for Rowan County to try to stop this heavy Ashland rushing offense, try to get things slowed down and try to maybe force Ashland to beat Rowan County through the air. So see if Gage Holbrook in that defensive front can get some stops tonight for the Vikings, and they'll be tested. It's a very powerful run offense of Ashland. Be a fun game, to say the least. We'll also take a look throughout this contest of scores from around high school football in the state of Kentucky. We'll get those pulled up here in just a moment. But again, we'll step aside for another break. When we return, we'll have more of the pregame show here on 97.9 The River.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 45 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, they're not just in the business of fixing cars, they're in the business of turning heads. Their team of skilled technicians are dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime, no matter the make or model. From minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats. Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank. Located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC.
Primary Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our communities. With over 14 primary care locations throughout our network, including locations in Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and Moorhead, we are more than just a healthcare provider. We are a doctor in the family, caring for every stage of life, including pediatrics, women's health, primary care, mental health, and on-site pharmacies that are open with affordable pricing and exceptional service. Primary Plus is always welcoming new patients. Visit primaryplus.net to learn more about our mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care.
What is that thing on the two big red eyes and the wings?
Oh yeah, funky babies. Word is that the Mothman has been spotted getting his groove on at the Ritter Park Amphitheater. And did you know Funkafest has expanded to 2 days this year? That's right, Funkafest 9, The Funk Awakens, is October 3rd and 4th in Huntington, West by God, Virginia. 2 jam-packed interdimensional days of soul-shaking live music from Sneezy, Jocelyn and the Sweet Compression, the MFB, Jeremy Shore, Joey H, Massing, Chocolate Four-Wheeler, DJ Charlie Black, and more. Plus, visual art, live painting, fire and flow performers, craft beer, food trucks, funky yoga, disc golf, the Kids Corner, and that late night silent disco on Saturday. Big love to our funky friends, The Loud, Bad Shepherd Beer Company, Bonhog, Basque Smokehouse, Luna Pizza, Marshall University Sustainability Department, The Good Time Show, Vandalia Digital, Kindred Communications and Kindred Digital, and Graphic Solutions. Kids 12 and under get in free. Tickets at funkafest.com.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe your money should give you choices. That's why we've created My Choice accounts. Checking, cashback, and savings designed to match the way you live. Whether you're focused on building savings, managing your day-to-day spending, or planning ahead for the future, My Choice gives you the flexibility to do it your way. Take control and make choices that fits you best. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Tomcats fans, with spring just around the corner, Ashland Milling Company is your one-stop shop for everything you need. For your yard, they offer 50-pound bags of weed and feed for only $39.95 and 50-pound bags of crabgrass preventer for $34.95. And don't forget about your garden. Ashland Milling boasts the largest selection of bulk garden seeds in the tri-state. Ashland Milling Company would like to say thanks for letting them serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats!
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
Metro Community Federal Credit Union now brings you all the tech that big banks have, but still has that personal touch of a member-owned community credit union. Apple Pay? Got it. Digital wallet? Yep. Message pay by text, online loan payments, even chatting with a real person, not a bot. Open accounts, sign documents, and manage your money all online. It's the big bank tech you need from the local community-minded credit union you trust. Metro Community FCU. Visit metrocommunityfcu.com today.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 45 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, they're not just in the business of fixing cars, they're in the business of turning heads. Their team of skilled technicians are dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime, no matter the make or model. From minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
You're listening to Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pumpage John Putnam Stadium. I've been Westfall taking you through today's game. Ashland Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River. Ashland Tomcats getting set to face off against the Rowan County Vikings. Ashland 4-2 on the season. Rowan County 1-4. And real quick, we'll step aside for yet another break as National Anthem is about to play. Again, you're listening to Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River.
What is that thing on the two big red eyes and the wings?
Oh yeah, funky babies. Word is that the Mothman has been spotted getting his groove on at the Ritter Park Amphitheater. And did you know Funkafest has expanded to 2 days this year? That's right, Funkafest 9, The Funk Awakens, is October 3rd and 4th in Huntington West by God, Virginia. 2 jam-packed interdimensional days of soul-shaking live music from Sneezy, Jocelyn and the Sweet Compression, the MFB, Jeremy Shore, Joey H, Massey, Chocolate Four-Wheeler, DJ Charlie Black, and more. Plus, visual art, live painting, fire and flow performers, craft beer, food trucks, funky yoga, disc golf, the Kids Corner, and that late-night silent disco on Saturday. Big love to our funky friends, The Loud, Bad Shepherd Beer Company, Bonha, Basque Smokehouse, Luna Pizza, Marshall University Sustainability Department, The Good Time Show, Vandalia Digital, Kindred Communications and Kindred Digital, and Graphic Solutions. Kids 12 and under get in free. Tickets at funkafest.com.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours, too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
Metro Community Federal Credit Union now brings you all the tech that big banks have, but still has that personal touch of a member-owned community credit union. Apple Pay? Got it. Digital wallet? Yep. Message pay by text, online loan payments, even chatting with a real person, not a bot. Open accounts, sign documents, and manage your money all online. It's the big bank tech you need from the local community-minded credit union you trust. Metro Community FCU. Visit metrocommunityfcu.com today.
Tomcat football action on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pup and Shop, Putnam Stadium. Here at Doug Childers Field, Ashland Tomcats getting set to face off against the Rowan County Vikings. Ben Westphal, your play-by-play, taking you through today's game as the national anthem has concluded from the Ashland Tomcats band. Alma mater about set to play. Look at some scores from Kentucky high school football from last night. Good handful of games playing last night. Belfry with a 56-7 win over East Ridge. Bowling Green 47, Warren Central 0. Campbellsville 48, Monroe County 42. That one was a shootout at Monroe County. Crittenden County with a 45-8 win over Taunton County Central. Of course, Grayson County with a 40 at Ohio County. Barron County falls to Greenwood at home, 21-17 as well. Those are some scores from last night's high school football contest in the state of Kentucky. And again, another busy day in the state. A lot of matchups tonight throughout the classes. Ashland, again, this is an offense, 11th best scoring offense in Class 4A this season, 404 total yards per game. Look at the rushing numbers again, 333 rushing yards per game, led by Cameron Davis and Brody Simpkins. Those two backs together are dangerous. Cameron Davis leading the way. Look at receiving-wise, though. Don't sleep on Mason Wolf. 2 reception touchdowns, 141 yards. Of course, did not have a catch against Greenup County. Offensive line this year for Ashland has been phenomenal as well, helping out the guys of Cameron Davis, Brody Simpkins. Look at the names again real quick. Baker Sutton, Miles Hutchison, Brady Marucci, Ben Ream, and Wyatt Riley have been exceptional this year for the Tomcats. It's about 9 minutes till the start of this one between Rowan County and Ashland. Again, Rowan County only 1 win this season, 1-4 overall on the year. Just a 13-6 win at Bath County, the midway point of the season. Of course, 5 games left for Rowan County, including this one. After this one, they'll be back at home against Johnson Central for a 7:30 start. 2 home games after this one, and then 2 on the road. Those being back-to-back. So again, this Rowan County defense will be tested today. Look out for Gage Holbrook. Look out for J.T. Judd as well. Had 10 tackles against Clay County 2 weeks ago. Again, this Rowan County team was off last week from action. Had a bye week, so able to rest up, get some players healthy, and get some rest before a very tough matchup here at Ashland tonight. Tomcats again led by fourth-year head coach Chad Tackett at the helm. And last year, it wasn't even close. Last year, Ashland won 55-7 in that one. Again, Rowan County looking for its first ever win over the Ashland Tomcats. Again, Vikings defense led by JT Judd, Hunter Bradshaw, which of course usually wears 21, now today wearing 22. Trey Lowe also wearing number 14 tonight instead of jersey number 6. And John Green, one of the safeties for Rowan County. He's been excellent this year, 22 tackles on the season. And of course, those safeties are key to stopping the run, at least at the second level. So if those running backs, those good backs, Davis and Simpkins, can get past that defensive front, look out for the safeties. They have to play a crucial role in slowing down the run and not allowing any sort of big chunks of yardage from the rushing offense of Ashland. Look at Rowan County's offense again. JT Judd leading the way in receptions this year and rushing. 475 yards rushing. Did not get a carry against Clay County 2 weeks ago. But again, 7 catches for 93 yards in that contest. Bentley Barnett was the one that was scoring the reception touchdowns for the Vikings. Again, 2 touchdowns in that one, just off 2 catches for 73 yards. Had a phenomenal game in that one just 2 weeks ago. Ashland's defense, and this is Rowan County offense that averages 280 yards per game, 100 through the air, 179 on the ground. But again, only 15 points per game on average. Has struggled to find the end zone all season long. So Ashland's defense is going to have to step up big and not allow those chunk plays or surprise plays from Rowan County this year, especially by quarterback Matthew Hamilton, who had a decent game 2 weeks ago against Clay County. Again, 221 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, only had an interception. Also ran for a touchdown as well. So we'll see if the Ashland defense can contain Hamilton tonight in this one. We'll step aside for another break. When we return, we'll hopefully have action between the Ashland Tomcats and Rowan County Vikings. You're listening to Tomcats football on 97.9 The River.
School's back and so is the routine. Food Fair is here to help make mealtime easier with Food Club and Craven Flavor snacks. Perfect for breakfast, lunchboxes, or quick dinners on the go. From hearty breakfast options to after-school treats, these exclusive brands deliver the taste your family loves without busting your budget. At Food Fair, we're committed to affordable quality. That means snacks and meal solutions that work as hard as your family does. Shop smart this school year. Delightfully local, deliciously fresh. Only at Food Fair.
A spectacular night at Thoroughbred Express Car Wash. Join Thoroughbred Express for Trunk or Treat. Friday, October the 17th from 4:30 to 6:30 at our Ashland, Grayson, Hal Greer, Hurricane, Maysville, or Moorhead locations. Bring the whole family for tons of candy, fun, treats, and so much more. Calling all businesses. Want to join the fun? Sign up by emailing marketing@thoroughbredexpress.com or message us on Facebook. We'll see you at Thoroughbred Express for a frightfully fun trunk or treat. Don't miss it.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
Metro Community Federal Credit Union now brings you all the tech that big banks have, but still has that personal touch of a member-owned community credit union. Apple Pay? Got it. Digital wallet? Yep. Message pay by text, online loan payments, even chatting with a real person, not a bot. Open accounts, sign documents, and manage your money all online. It's the big bank tech you need from the local community-minded credit union you trust. Metro Community FCU. Visit metrocommunityfcu.com today.
Attention! Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-885-1155. 800-885-1155. Again, that's 800-885-1155.
Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pump and Shop Putnam Stadium, here at Doug Childers Field. Team's about set to take the field for tonight's contest between the Ashland Tomcats and the Rowan County Vikings. Glad you could join us here on 97.9 The River. I'm Ben Westfall taking you through today's game. Again, stepping in for Dickie Martin. Of course, again, wish nothing but the best and hope that Mr. Martin is getting all better in his health, so wish him nothing but the best. Hope you're doing all right and hope you're listening in tonight, Mr. Martin. But again, both teams getting set to take the field. Of course, Ashland, I think, getting some pictures with the 1975 team, or huddling up at least. But in beautiful evening, beautiful night, perfect temperatures. Of course, couldn't tell who won the toss at first, but we'll go over the captains real quick for both squads. For Ashland, Brody Simpkins, Keyshawn Newman, Bryden Hughes, and Tanner Woodman. For Rowan County, it was Brody Barnett, J.T. Judd, Baxter Smith, and Matthew Hamilton. Both teams take the field to the applaud of each of their fans, Tomcats and Vikings. Rowan County 1-4 so far this year, led by 9th-year head coach Kelly Ford. Ashland, led by 4th-year head coach Chad Tackett. Tomcats 4-2 overall this season. Lone losses came in weeks 1 and 3. Week 1 to Raceland, 17-14. Week 3 at Lawrence County, 24-21. And the light show commences. Decent crowd on hand tonight for some high school football action. And a busy weekend in the state of Kentucky. Had a good handful of matches last night and a lot tonight throughout the state. We'll talk about those throughout the broadcast. Ashland led by quarterback Justin Hughes. Running backs Cameron Davis and Brody Simpkins look to get things started tonight. We'll see whose offense takes the field first. Perhaps it will be Ashland's offense to take the field. It looks like Rowan County will be kicking off to start this one. Luke Schroeder doing the kickoff duties for the Vikings. We'll get things set. Returners for Ashland. Look back, Tanner Woodman. That is number 28. That looks to be Cameron Davis as well. Should be a fun one tonight. Don't turn that radio dial. Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River. All set to get underway against Rowan County Vikings. Schroeder has things teed up. Davis and Woodman to return. Some blows. Kick is underway. It's going to be a short pooch kick, and that'll bounce at about the 25-yard line. It's scooped up along that sideline by Tanner Woodman, and he will be wrestled down close to about the 33-yard line, as where they'll spot the ball. First down and 10 for the Tomcats offense. Tomcats today, white helmets, silver pants, those dark maroon jerseys. Rowan County, green helmets, plain green helmets, and white jersey, white pants, green numbers. Justin Hughes out at quarterback today for the Tomcats. Jumbo set in the backfield. 3 backs back behind Hughes. And that's given off to Brody Simpkins. Simpkins has a lane, and he'll drag down some hopefully tacklers. And a nice gain up to the 50 for big Ashland first down. Well, a 17-yard run there for Brody Simpkins as the Tomcats at midfield. Shotgun set. Trips to the right side, and he'll give it off. Pitch to the right side and takes off down the right sideline. 20, 15, and struck down at the 10-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle. And the Tomcats are in business here. That was Javante Taylor taking the pitch. And as the Tomcats all the way down to the 9-yard line, first down and goal for Ashland. Snap, they'll give it off. Handoff yet again in a wide open lane up the middle. Cameron Davis into the end zone. Touchdown, Ashland. 3-play drive, all on the ground, and the Tomcats strike first with 10:57 left to go in the first quarter. Drive that started at the 33-yard line goes all the way to the house on 3 plays, including a big one on the big run from Javante Taylor to set up the first and goal and the touchdown. Extra point on the way. It's good from Troy Barnett. His 20th made extra point on the season. And the Tomcats quickly ahead 7-0 with 10:57 left to go in the first. We'll step aside for break. You're listening to Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we've created My Choice accounts. Checking, cashback, and savings designed to match the way you live. Whether you're focused on building savings, managing your day-to-day spending, or planning ahead for the future, My Choice gives you the flexibility to do it your way. Take control and make choices that fits you best. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Tomcats fans, with spring just around the corner, Ashland Milling Company is your one-stop shop for everything you need. For your yard, they offer 50-pound bags of weed and feed for only $39.95 and 50-pound bags of crabgrass preventer for $34.95. And don't forget about your garden. Ashland Milling boasts Tomcats.
You're listening to Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here on 97.9 The River. Ashland with a 3-play 67-yard drive. Caps off with a Cameron Davis touchdown. His 14th rushing touchdown on the year. Kick underway. And nothing going on the return for Rowan County. And the Vikings will have the ball at about the 22-yard line is where they'll spot it. So first down and 10 for the Vikings offense. Let's see what Rowan County has in store after giving up a 3-play touchdown drive. 10:51 left to go in the first. Matthew Hamilton at quarterback, the junior, has Landon Messer to his left. Shotgun set, 2-receiver split far on the far side. Man in motion, that's Judd. They'll give it off to JT Judd. Has nice room. Judd gets past the 25 and steps out of bounds, probably about the 29-yard line. Nice gain there. Spot the ball at the 29-yard line, so a nice 7-yard gain. Second down and about 3 to go for the Vikings. JT Judd again 475 yards rushing, 169 yards receiving. Back in the shotgun set. Trips near side, all spread out. Hamilton takes a snap, give it off. And not much room, maybe a yard or two. Perhaps 3. They might actually give him the first down. They will. I think that was Landon Messer on the run. They will give him the first down. Same formation, shotgun set, 3 receivers to the near side. Play action and throw over the middle. That's incomplete. Hamilton trying to find his tall wide receiver, Bentley Barnett, who had 2 touchdowns 2 weeks ago against Clay County, but that one falls to the turf. Second down and 10. Ball at the 32-yard line. Looks like right now 3 down linemen for the Tomcats defensively. Hamilton all by himself in the backfield. 2 receivers near side. Trips to the far side. Second down and 10. Hamilton back to pass. It'll be a screen pass for J.T. Judd. Tries to get some blocks to get around some defenders, and he'll be drugged down at the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and they'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Vikings. So 3rd down and 6 for Rowan County. First 3rd down of the game for the Vikings. See if the Tomcats defense can get a stop. 9:30 left to go in the first quarter. Shotgun set, 2 receivers each way. Now 2 receivers on the far side bunched up toward the line of scrimmage. And it looks like we will have a timeout taken by Rowan County. A little bit of confusion from the Vikings offense trying to get the play call in. So first timeout for Rowan County. I'll have 2 remaining for the rest of this half. 9:19 left to go in the first quarter. Ashland gets things started with a 3-play, 67-yard drive. Started by a 17-yard run. From Brody Simpkins, then Javante Taylor taking it 41 yards all the way down to the 9-yard line, and that's where Cameron Davis would find the end zone for the 14th time this year on the ground for the touchdown. Now we'll see what Rowan County can do here offensively as the Ashland defense comes back out. Vikings have the ball at the 36-yard line, need to get it to the 42 for a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. Hamilton in the offense comes back out on the field. Landon Messer will join him in the backfield. Receivers bunched up close to the line. 2 receivers each way, bunched up. Shotgun set. Hamilton back to pass. Has a little bit of time, throws near side, and it's caught by Judd, and that'll be a first down for the Vikings. Nice little pitch and catch from Hamilton to J.T. Judd. And that'll be enough for a first down. It's at the 43-yard line. Second first down of the game for the Vikings. Hand off to Messer. Messer up the gut, and he's going nowhere. Surrounded by a group of Tomcats. No gain will bring up second down at 10. Leading the way for Ashland was Brandon McGee. So second down and 10 to the 43-yard line. 8:20 left to go in the first quarter. Still 7-0 Tomcats. Receivers all bunched up toward the line. Shotgun set. Messer to the left of Hamilton. Now motioning out wide is Bentley Barnett. Hamilton takes a snap, gives it off to Messer yet again. Has a nice lane to begin with, and he'll pick up about 3 yards. Gets the ball to the 46. And they'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Second 3rd down on this drive for Rowan County. Barnett split out wide, far side. Trips on the near side, close to the line. Man in motion, that's Hall. Hamilton back to pass, throws, and the pass is intercepted, taken away by Ashland's defense, and this is going to be an uncontested pick 6 for the Tomcats. And that's Cameron Davis, his 3rd interception of the season. This one for 6. And the Tomcats, with 7:15 left to go in the first quarter, quickly in front 13-0 with the extra point on the way. So Troy Barnett on to attempt the extra point. Holds good, kick is up, and that one's good. 7:15 left to go in the first. And the Tomcats ahead 14-0 over Rowan County thanks to the pick 6 from Cameron Davis. We'll step aside again for a break. When we return, we'll have more Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours, too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
Metro Community Federal Credit Union now brings you all the tech that big banks have, but still has that personal touch of a member-owned community credit union. Apple Pay? Got it. Digital wallet? Yep. Message pay by text, online loan payments, even chatting with a real person, not a bot. Open accounts, sign documents, and manage your money all online. It's the big bank tech you need from the local community-minded credit union you trust. Metro Community FCU. Visit metrocommunityfcu.com today.
Tomcat football action on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pump and Shop Putnam Stadium, and a Cam Davis pick 6 has the Tomcats up 14-0 with 7:15 left to go in the first. Glad you could join us here on 97.9 The River. I'm Ben Westfall, taking you through today's game, and the Vikings will have this ball at the 20-yard line, 1st down and 10, after the Troy Barnett kick into the end zone for a touchback. See how Matthew Hamilton shakes off the pick 6. That was his 6th interception thrown on the season. And so the Vikings, a new drive here on offense. Got things going a little bit. It was a nice drive, slow and methodical to start, but then Cam Davis just shuts it down. We're about a 50-yard pick 6. So we'll see what Hamilton can do. Hamilton's by himself in the backfield. Back to pass. He'll roll out to his left side. Hamilton now gets rid of it, and the pass is incomplete. That is man for a moment, broken up. And that was Braden Hall that he was trying to look for. And he'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down and 10 at the 20-yard line. 2 touchdowns for Ashland so far, both by Cameron Davis. One by a 9-yard rushing touchdown and one by a pick 6. Shotgun set again for Rowan County. And that's Landon Messer to the right of Hamilton. Barnett split out wide, far side. Snap. They'll give it off to J.T. Judd. Judd trying to get to that outside, and he's going nowhere. Brought down close to the backfield. They'll mark it a loss of 1. They'll bring up 3rd down and 11. So 3rd down and 11 at the 19-yard line for Rowan County. Faced a couple 3rd downs in that first drive offensively and converted a couple of them, and was facing about a 3rd and 7 before that pick 6 happened last drive. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side. 2 men in the backfield for Rowan County. Hamilton back to pass. He'll just throw up a jump ball. And is that one picked again? No, it's not. Incomplete. Official signals incomplete. Cameron Davis almost had another one. It'll be 4th down and 11 for Rowan County. They'll have to punt the ball away. That'll be Luke Schroeder coming out to punt this ball away for the Vikings. Gets this one away. Nice spiraling punt. Takes a bounce at the Vikings 46-yard line and rolls to the 43. And so that's where the Tomcats will get set up for 1st down and 10. So back comes out Justin Hughes and the Tomcats offense. Good success on the first offensive drive. 3-play, 67-yard drive, which was capped off by a 9-yard touchdown run by Cameron Davis. And he's in the backfield right now with Hughes to his right. And they'll give it off to Davis. Has a nice lane. Davis up the middle and gets close to the 1st down marker. I mark him a yard short. And they will. So 2nd down and 1 coming up at the 34-yard line with 5:35 left to go in the first. 2 receivers each side for the Tomcats. Looks like Javante Taylor in the backfield. Snap, and Hughes will launch one deep toward the end zone. Has a man and has a touchdown. Hughes finds Mason Wolf on the near sideline. And Wolf beats his man. Got the separation. And a touchdown from 34 yards out. Fifth passing touchdown on the season for Justin Hughes. That one good from 34 yards. And finds Mason Wolf for 6. 5:21 left to go in the first. So a 2-play drive that starts at the 43. And Ashland makes it look easy. Extra point is good. 5:21 left to go in the first, and it's 21-0 quickly in favor of the home team, Ashland Tomcats. We'll step aside for another break. You're listening to Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River.
Drive home a winner all season long with your trusted Toyota dealer, Toyota of Ashland. Visit them at 3503 Winchester Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Give them a call at 606-744-2727 or visit them at toyotaofashland.com. They look forward to seeing you soon.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 45 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, they're not just in the business of fixing cars, they're in the business of turning heads. Their team of skilled technicians are dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime, no matter the make or model. From minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, Go Tomcats.
When the game is on the line, you need reliability and your trusted Toyota dealer. Drive home a winner with Toyota of Ashland. Visit them at 3503 Winchester Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Give them a call at 606-744-2727 or online at toyotaofashland.com.
Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Barnett kicks it away. JT Judd on the return for the Vikings, and he is flung down at about the 22-yard line. That's where the Rowan County offense will get things going, and quickly trailing 21-0. But hold up, we got penalty marker down. Talk things over. And it looks like a personal foul call against the Tomcats, which will mightily help the Rowan County offense get some momentum, get things going here on this offensive possession. Rowan County went 3 and out last drive. In fact, losing a yard on offense in that last drive. And, of course, Ashland with a 2-play 43-yard drive. Justin Hughes finding Mason Wolf for the touchdown. So Rowan County will start at the 38-yard line. So they'll give it off to Messer, and he is wrapped up immediately. Maybe a yard. Leading the charge was Luke McCoy for Ashland. Keyshawn Newman also there for the Tomcats. I'll give him a yard. Messer got the ball and got to the outside of the line, and quickly there were 3 Tomcats there for the stop. So 2nd down and 9 coming up at the 39. Shotgun set. Messer to the left of Hamilton. Hamilton will take the snap. He'll roll out to his left. Throw the ball down the field, and that one's intercepted. Sam Lyons takes it away. Lyons reversing field. Past the 40. Has some blockers. To the 20. Jukes back to the 10. And Lyons is going to go all the way for another pick 6 for Ashland. Picked off about the 45-yard line. Lyons, they went backwards a little bit to midfield. Reverse sides here to the near side and just took off. Got some blockers in front of him. And another pick 6, 2 pick 6s in this one. And the Tomcats with a 4-touchdown lead, 4:07 left to go in the first quarter. So Troy Barnett on for the extra point and went through the holder's hands. So this is a boofed extra point. Barnett's trying to take it himself, and he'll be tackled down at the 3-yard line by multiple Vikings. And so no extra point for Ashland, but still a 27-0 lead over Rowan County. 4:07 left to go in the first. We'll step aside for a break. You're listening to Tomcats football on 97.9 The River.
Life is full of twists and turns. Make sure you're protected with Partners Insurance and Financial Services. From home and auto to life and business insurance, we're here to help you plan, protect, and prosper. Our experienced team works with top providers to find the coverage that fits your life and your budget. And when it comes to your financial future, we're right there with you every step of the way. Partners Insurance and Financial Services, your partner in peace of mind. Call or visit us online today. Let's build your future together. Search Partners Insurance and Financial Services.
At home or at work, in the car or at the gym, there's nothing more convenient than the fast service and the quality products brought to you by Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee. If you're always on the go with family, friends, coworkers, and business associates, give Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee a chance. They have everything that you need, from filtration coolers, coffee for your work, at-home delivery, and 8-ounce, 10-ounce, and half-liter bottles. Or by the pallet. Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee, where great taste just comes naturally. Visit us at tylermountainwater.com.
You're listening to Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
4:07 left to go in just the first quarter. And Ashland with a commanding 27-0 lead over Rowan County. Barnett boots it away, and that will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And Rowan County will start this drive at the 20-yard line. So 2 pick sixes so far in this game from the Ashland defense. One by Cameron Davis, and then just a minute ago, Sam Lyons with his first interception of the year. Takes it back for a touchdown, about a 45-yard pick six. He picked it about the 45-yard line in Rowan County territory, backtracked about 4 to 5 yards. Went from far side to near side, got some blockers, and just a tremendous pick six return from Sam Lyons to give Ashland the 27-0 lead. The extra point had an error. The snap went through the holder's hand, and so Ashland was unsuccessful in the extra point. Hand off to Messer, and not much going. And actually lose about a yard or two back, I'll say, to the 18-yard line. So a loss of 2 is that front line for Ashland quickly there. And say Brandon McKee was the one on the stop, so second down and 12. Second down and 12, 3:30 left to go in the first. Messer this time to the right side of Hamilton. Hamilton drops back, has some time, rolls out to his right, still with some time. Now we'll just get rid of it and throw it away. Pressure was coming from Ashland, and that was J.J. Keys, the one putting the pressure on Hamilton. And it'll bring up third down and 12. So third and long for Rowan County, for an offense that has yet to get jump-started so far. Again, that first drive for the Vikings, slow, methodical, was getting some nice yardage. Got all the way up to the 46-yard line, and a pick six ended that drive from Cameron Davis. And since then, no signs of life for the Vikings. Third down and 12, ball at the 18-yard line. 5 wide set, 3 receivers here to the near side, 2 to the far side, including the tall Bentley Barnett, who split out wide. Also joining him is Braden Hall. And whistle blows, flag down. I think we might have a delay of game. It is delay game. Puts the ball back to the 13-yard line. So now goes from 3rd and 12 to 3rd and difficult. Needs 17 yards. Same formation, 5 wide set, man in motion. And that is Braden Hall. Snap back to pass. They'll get it off to Hall on the screen pass, and he is brought down immediately back at the 10-yard line. And that is Brody Simpkins, the one on the stop. It's about a loss of 3 on that one. And 4th and a mile for Rowan County. Not to punt the ball away. And put it at the 11-yard line, actually. So 4th and 19. So Schroeder on to punt for Rowan County. And Cameron Davis set to return. Ball's in the air. It's a short punt. And actually bounces backwards. Takes a friendly Tomcat bounce. And that will be fielded at about the 28-yard line. Down by Landon Messer. And the Tomcats are already on top. 27-0 over Rowan County. 2:18 left to go in the first quarter. Only has 28 yards to track to find the end zone yet again. Justin Hughes still in at quarterback. Shotgun set. Snap. They'll give it off. Nice running lane for, trying to get a number. I think that's Cameron Davis on the carry. And no, that was Dalen Farrow on the carry. 17th carry on the season for Dalen Farrow. And they'll mark it at about the 20-yard line. Gain of 8. Second down and 2. So second down and 2. And this time it's Javante Taylor in the backfield. Hughes back to pass. Hughes fires the ball toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. Had a nice throw and a wide open man, but falls incomplete. They'll bring up third down and 2. I think that was Cody Millette, the intended target. And it was. So third down and 2. On the 20. Javante Taylor still in the backfield. Shotgun set. One receiver near side is Mason Wolf. Trips split out to the far side. Hand off to Taylor, and he's wrestled down behind the backfield for a loss on the play. Colton Perkins, the one on the stop. We'll see what the Tomcats go with here. Probably will go for it here on this fourth down and 3 back at the 21. So fourth down and 3. Snap. They'll give it off, and will be a first down for the Tomcats. That's Dalen Farrow yet again on the carry, and he'll have just enough. Up to the 15-yard line. So a 6-yard run for the Tomcats has a first down. Taylor back in the backfield. Hughes back to pass. Rolls out to his right side. Throws. Passes. Broken up. Incomplete. Nice pass breakup there by Rowan County. It looks like JT Judd there on the pass breakup. Dalen Farrow, the intended target for the Tomcats. 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 27-0. Ashland on top. Second down and 10. Snap. Hand off. Taylor, left side. Taylor gets some blocks, and Taylor's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ashland. Javante Taylor runs it in. And the Tomcats find the end zone one more time. Third rushing touchdown for Javante Taylor. And a 15-yard touchdown run with 25.1 seconds left to go in the first. Troy Barnett on for the extra point, and see if this one is a lot cleaner. Snap. Holds good. Kick it's on its way, and it's good. Extra point was a lot cleaner in execution this time. 25.1 seconds left to go in the first. Ashland 34, Rowan County 0. We'll step aside for a break here on 97.9 The River. Tomcats football.
Big John, are you hungry for a taste of home? Well, come on down to Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, located 230 16th Street in Ashland. They serve old-fashioned home-cooked meals in a true family atmosphere. From hearty breakfast to daily specials, there's always something fresh and on the table. Bring the whole family and let them do the cooking. Proud supporters of the Ashland Tomcats, Uncle Paul and Missy's is cooking up that hot Tomcat spirit. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
Tomcat football action on 97.9 The River.
Back here, Ashland Tomcat football here on 97.9 The River. And Troy Barnett kicks it away for the kickoff, and it goes out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. So Rowan County will have another offensive possession with good starting field position at least. And the drive that will start at the 35-yard line. So we'll see if this Vikings offense can get things going. A couple pick sixes, 3 and outs so far in this one. No answer for this Ashland defense that has stood tall so far. 25.1 seconds left to go in the first. Matthew Hamilton still in at quarterback for the Vikings. Has Messer to his right side. Judd in motion. And he'll get it off to Messer. Had a lane for the moment, but quickly brought down. And that's Brody Simpkins on the tackle. And a gain of 2. And see if Rowan County gets off a snap in the final 9 seconds of this first quarter. And no, Rowan County will just set this one out. So Ashland with a commanding 34-0 lead over Rowan County in just 1 quarter of play here at Clark's Pump and Shop Putnam Stadium. We'll step aside for break. We'll have the second quarter after this here on 97.9 The River.
Attention! Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-885-1155. 800-885-1155. Again, that's 800-885-1155.
Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Second quarter about to begin here at Clark's Pump and Shop Putnam Stadium and Doug Childers Field. Here in Ashland, Kentucky, the Ashland Tomcats with a commanding 34-0 lead over Rowan County. After just 1 quarter of football completed, Ashland only has about 138 yards of offense in that first quarter. Again, it's been a couple pick sixes. One by Cameron Davis and one by Sam Alliance. Both about 50 yards on both of them. Rowan County with the ball here to start the second quarter. 2nd down and 8. And they'll give it off to Messer, and he's quickly brought down in the backfield. Brody Simpkins there on the stop. And he'll bring up another 3rd and long. On a loss of 3 back to the 34. So a loss of 3 on that one. Brody Simpkins has been all over the place so far in this one. 3rd and 11 for the Vikings offense. They'll go 5 wide yet again. Lone receiver far side, Bentley Barnett. And now Messer will join him. 3 receivers here to the near side. Pass throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Broken up and could have been picked off yet again. But instead falls to the turf. And it'll be 4th down and 11. So 4th down and 11, and the Vikings will have to punt yet again. Luke Schroeder on to punt for the Vikings. Cameron Davis back to return. High punt in the air. Bounces at about the 39-yard line, and I think Davis thought about running up it, grabbing it, but instead he'll let it go, and that will roll to the 31-yard line. That's where the Ashland offense will get things going. Ashland's offense so far, 138 yards. We've seen Matthew Hamilton throw for one and a couple rushing touchdowns as well. Cameron Davis with one. Ashland to pass. Hughes throws it down the field, and that one just past the outstretched arms of Mason Wolf. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Back at the 31. Second down and 10 for the Ashland offense. Shotgun set. Javante Taylor joins Hughes in the backfield. Snap. And they will give this one off. Nice run for Ashland, and that gets up to about the 47-yard line for a big first down run. And this will be a first down. It was Tanner Woodman, the one on the run. Ball at the 47-yard line. Hughes. Back to pass, rolls out to his right, finds a wide open man for a first down, and that's Sam Lyons on the reception. And Judd on the stop. That'll put the ball at about the 38-yard line for another first down. Shotgun set, two receivers each side. Javante Taylor to the right of Justin Hughes. Hughes back to pass yet again. He'll lob one deep to the right sideline, and the pass hauled in. Nice catch on this near side. That's Sam Lyons with a reception. See where they marked that one down. JT Judd on the coverage just could not swat that ball away in time. Tough catch from Lyons, and they'll put it all the way down at the 8-yard line, so a 30-yard reception for Sam Lyons. And it's first and goal for Ashland. Javante Taylor to the left side of Justin Hughes. Whistle blows, and I think we'll have a timeout taken by Rowan County. I think the Vikings were trying to get a late substitution. Just had to call timeout. 9:04 left to go in the second quarter. Ashland on top, 34-0 over Rowan County. Drive that started back at Ashland's own 31-yard line now has the Tomcats all the way to the 8 for a first and goal setup. See if the Tomcats offense can punch this ball in one more time here in the second quarter, about midway through. Been a fun one so far. Here at Putnam Stadium. Tomcats lead 34-0 over Rowan County. Couple big plays. Justin Hughes finding Sam Lyons a couple times here on this drive. About a 15-yard completion, then a 30-yard completion back-to-back. As first and goal for the Tomcats. Offense back out on the field. Trips to the far side. Lone receiver near side is Mason Wolf. Snap. Hughes back to pass yet again. Has some time and has a man wide open. Low throw, and the pass is caught by Mason Wolf. Was crossing to that far side. Was wide open. Just a little bit of a low throw from Hughes. But has a second down and goal set up for the Tomcats at about the 1 yard line. See if Ashland can punch this one in. 2 men in the backfield. Taylor and Farrow. Back, hands it off. Farrow, touchdown. Dalen Farrow runs this one in. And the Tomcats extend their lead. It's 40-0. And so Troy Barnett on to attempt the extra point. Special teams gets lined up. Snap. And not a clean snap, but whistle blows prior to the snap. I'll get offside on Rowan County. So 6-play, 69-yard drive for Ashland. And a 1-yard touchdown run by Dalen Farrow. Extra point on the way, and it is good from Troy Barnett. 41-0 is the score. Ashland on top. We'll step aside for another break. You're listening to Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
There's still time to save big money on your exterior painting project at Menards. Pristine is Dutch Boy's most durable exterior paint and primer in one. With its rain rinse technology, rain naturally washes away dirt and grime. Plus, it resists cracking and peeling, making it perfect to withstand the harshest weather conditions. Save big money on Pristine exterior paint now at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
You're listening to Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pump and Shop, Putnam Stadium at Doug Childers Field. 7:11 left to go in the second quarter. And it's all Tomcats here in this one. 41-0 in favor of Ashland. Kickoff underway. Short kick. The Tomcats takes a nice bounce. And brought down at the 27-yard line. That was Jackson Delaney on the return. So Rowan County will have a first down and 10 at about the 28-yard line. And no, the official will put it up to the 29, actually. So drive starts at the 29 for Rowan County. See if this Vikings offense can get something going. Try to put together a nice drive. Looks like Matthew Hamilton is in at quarterback now for Rowan County. Snap, they'll give it off. And nothing going on the ground. Landon Messer on the run yet again. And no gain. Second down and 10 coming up for Rowan County. Near side receivers, Bentley Barnett all by his lonesome. 3 receivers on the far side. Messer to the right of Hamilton. Hamilton back to pass. Will just fire a deep shot to Barnett and try to get a one-hand grab, but the pass falls incomplete. Tanner Woodman on coverage. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up. Now with the score 41-0, clock will continue to roll no matter what. So 4:50 left to go in the second quarter, and it continues to tick. Hamilton gets the play call from the sideline. Runs back out to give it to the offense. See what the Vikings can do here on this 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. Bentley Barnett all by himself here near side. 3 receivers bunched up on the far side. Snap. Hamilton to pass. Looks, throws over the middle of the field. Was trying to find Braden Hall, but that one into the turf. Incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down. So another punt coming up for the Vikings from Luke Schroeder. Cameron Davis back to return for Ashland. Davis standing at about the 30-yard line. Nice punt from Schroeder. Gets a friendly bounce and rolls all the way down to about the 30-yard line. Davis will let that one go, and that one's down by Braden Hall. So the Tomcats will start at the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10. And so there was actually a personal foul call on Ashland, which will back the ball up. See where they spotted the ball was down at the 30-yard line, and they'll mark it at the 15. So a lot longer field to go for the Ashland offense. 2 receivers each side. Snap. Back to pass, and this is Sutler and a deep shot, and it's caught by Mason Wolf, and he breaks free. Mason Wolf down to the 20, and the first play of the drive is a long touchdown for Ashland. What a throw and what a catch for the touchdown. I think that was Tanner Stutler in at quarterback now, and it was for Ashland. So Justin Hughes' day is done, and Stutler comes in and immediately throws a dime for a touchdown. And it's 47-0 in favor of Ashland. Troy Barnett on to attempt the extra point. So an 85-yard touchdown from Stutler to Mason Wolf. Snap, holds good, kick is up, and it's right down the middle good. 48-0, Ashland dominating here in this one. 1:19 left to go in the second quarter. We'll step aside for another break. You're listening to Tomcats football on 97.9 The River.
Life is full of twists and turns. Make sure you're protected with Partners Insurance and Financial Services. From home and auto to life and business insurance, we're here to help you plan, protect, and prosper. Our experienced team works with top providers to find the coverage that fits your life and your budget. And when it comes to your financial future, we're right there with you every step of the way. Partners Insurance and Financial Services, your partner in peace of mind. Call or visit us online today. Let's build your future together. Search Partners Insurance and Financial Services.
At home or at work, in the car or at the gym, there's nothing more convenient than the fast service and the quality products brought to you by Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee. If you're always on the go with family, friends, co-workers, and business associates, give Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee a chance. They have everything that you need, from filtration coolers, coffee for your work, at-home delivery, and 8-ounce, 10-ounce, and half-liter bottles. Or by the pallet. Tyler Mountain Water and Coffee, where great taste just comes naturally. Visit us at tylermountainwater.com.
Tomcat football action on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Putnam Stadium, Doug Childers Field, and it's all Ashland. 1:19 left to go in the second quarter. 48-0 is the score in favor of Tomcats. Glad you could join us here on 97.9 The River. I'm Ben Westfall taking you through today's game. Ashland on to kick this one away. And it'll be taken in at about the 15-yard line. Jackson Delaney on the return for the Vikings, and he'll step out of bounds close to about the 38-yard line. Almost got to the 40. So it was Gustavo Roblero, the one on the kickoff duties for Ashland. So the Vikings will have the ball starting at the 38-yard line. First down and 10. See if Matthew Hamilton stays out at quarterback for the Vikings. Looks like he will. Landon Messer will join him in shotgun set to his right side. Two receivers near side. Hamilton gives it off. Messer, nice lane. And stuck immediately. That was Trent Gist on the stop. Gets up to about the 43-yard line, and that will conclude the half. So it's halftime here at Ashland, and it's all Tomcats as both teams head to the locker room. 48-0. Ashland on top over the Rowan County Vikings. 2 quarters remain for the Tomcats to improve to 5-2 on the season. We'll step aside for break. We'll have the halftime show here on 97.9 The River.
Hey, it's Big John. Are you hungry for a taste of home? Well, come on down to Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, located 230 16th Street in Ashland. They serve old-fashioned home-cooked meals in a true family atmosphere. From hearty breakfast to daily specials, there's always something fresh and on the table. Bring the whole family and let them do the cooking. Proud supporters of the Ashland Tomcats, Uncle Paul and Missy's is cooking up that hot Tomcat spirit. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
Hi, I'm Elise Smith, First Lady of Marshall University and founder of the Women Warrior Summit. As a woman of Appalachia, you know how much strength it takes to shift direction, especially when you're carving a new path forward. Maybe you've been thinking about changing careers, going back to school, or even refocusing your energy on something you once loved. I am so proud to announce that the Women Warrior Summit is back for its 3rd year, where we'll be focusing on the power of pivoting and how to approach life's turning points with clarity, courage, and intention. We'll hear from journalist, author, and entertainer Hoda Kotb, explore Jenny Blake's coveted pivot method, and even talk about how AI can support our next steps, whatever they may be. Join us Friday, October 24th at the Marshall Health Network Arena. Visit WomenWarriorSummit.com to learn more. I hope to see you there.
Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pump and Shop, Putnam Stadium, here at Doug Childers Field. It is halftime between the Ashland Tomcats and the Rowan County Vikings. I'm Ben Westfall, your play-by-play, and it's all Tomcats here in this one, 48-0 at the halftime break. The Ashland Tomcats band out in the field performing their halftime show. We'll break it down drive by drive here in this one before we head off to a break, and we'll talk about the first half stats after that one. So, first drive, the Ashland offense was out in the field, and it was a 3-play, 67-yard drive, which saw Cameron Davis cap it off with a 9-yard touchdown to put the Tomcats up 7-0. Then Rowan County offense got onto the field. It was a nice drive to start things out. Started at the 22, got all the way to the 46-yard line, and then Hamilton drawn back to pass, and Cameron Davis came flying in for a 50-yard pick six to put Ashland on top 14-0. Third drive overall, the second drive for the Rowan County offense was a quick 3-and-out, loss of 1 yard on that drive. Then a 2-play, 43-yard drive for the Ashland offense. Ended up with Justin Hughes finding a 34-yard touchdown pass to Mason Wolf. Nice 2-play drive to put the Tomcats up 21-0. Third offensive drive for Rowan County. Oh, there's only 2 plays on that drive. Hamilton dropped back to pass, and it was picked off for another pick six, this time by Sam Lyons. It was another 50-yard pick six from Sam Lyons. He intercepted at about the 45-yard line in Rowan County territory, backtracked about 5 yards, and flipped sides of the field and took it back for 6. But the extra point was no good, making it 27-0. Rowan County, then we go 3-and-out on the next possession. Short loss of 2, an incompletion, a delay of game, and then another loss of about 2 yards. Shut that drive down. Next Ashland drive, what was the 6-play, 28-yard drive, which ended up having Trevante Taylor finding the end zone for a 15-yard touchdown run. Got to the outside, near side, and took it to the house with some nice blocking ahead of him for 6 points. Rowan County would go 3-and-out on the next offensive possession. Then Ashland will get things started at the 31-yard line. It was a nice 6-play, 69-yard drive. And of course, Justin Hughes was able to find his receivers a couple times. It was Sam Lyons he found twice for a nice 15-yard play, then a 30-yard play. All in all, 45 yards from Hughes to Sam Lyons to get down to the 8-yard line. Hughes would then find Mason Wolf for a nice 7-yard completion, and then it was punched in by Dalen Farrow for a 1-yard touchdown to extend the Ashland lead to 41-0. Another 3-and-out from Rowan County, and then the next following Ashland offensive possession, well, guess what? 1 play, 85-yard touchdown by new quarterback Tanner Stetler. He was able to Mason Wolf, who had some separation, caught it about midfield, broke a tackle, and took off to the house for 85 yards on just a 1-play drive for Ashland to extend its lead to 48-0. That's where we have it right here at the half. We'll step aside for break. We'll talk stats on the other side here on 97.9 The River.
Hi, I'm Elise Smith, First Lady of Marshall University and founder of the Women Warrior Summit. As a woman of Appalachia, you know how much strength it takes to shift direction, especially when you're carving a new path forward. Maybe you've been thinking about changing careers, going back to school, or even refocusing your energy on something you once loved. I am so proud to announce that the Women Warrior Summit is back for its 3rd year, where we'll be focusing on the power of pivoting and how to approach life's turning points with clarity, courage, and intention. We'll hear from journalist, author, and entertainer Hoda Kotb, explore Jenny Blake's coveted pivot method, and even talk about how AI can support our next steps, whatever they may be. Join us Friday, October 24th at the Marshall Health Network Arena. Visit WomenWarriorSummit.com to learn more. I hope to see you there.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank, located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At M&K Maytag in Proctorville, they're known for their selection and their exceptional customer service. And now M&K Maytag is proud to introduce GE Appliances. That's right, M&K is now your home for quality American-made GE products. Get the expertise you're used to at M&K Maytag paired with the reliability and tradition of GE Appliances. Dishwashers, refrigerators, ranges, washers, dryers, you'll find it at M&K Maytag, your new home for GE Appliances. M&K Maytag in Proctorville, online at mnkmaytag.com.
Ladies, prioritizing your health starts with Marshall OBGYN. From screening exams to disease prevention to management of reproductive problems, our team offers a complete range of services for women of all ages. Thinking about growing your family? Marshall OBGYN's physicians are experienced in providing you the support you need for normal or high-risk pregnancies in a friendly, family-oriented environment. Learn more at marshallhealth.org/OBGYN.
I'm with Chris from Christopher's Eats, and Chris, you guys just made life a lot easier.
That's right. We now have online ordering and delivery.
So I can get your famous seared tuna, flatbreads, or burgers delivered right to my house, or I can pick it up on my way home from work?
You bet. Just order online at christopherseats.com or Facebook, and we'll take care of the rest for you.
Man, that's dangerous. I might never cook again. Locally owned, made from scratch food, now just a click away at christopherseats.com on Facebook or Route 60 Huntington.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
What is that thing on the two big red eyes and the wings?
Oh yeah, funky babies. Word is that the Mothman has been spotted getting his groove on at the Ritter Park Amphitheater. And did you know Funkfest has expanded to 2 days this year? That's right, Funkfest 9, The Funk Awakens, is October 3rd and 4th in Huntington, West by God, Virginia. 2 jam-packed interdimensional days of soul-shaking live music from Sneezy, Jocelyn and the Sweet Compression, the MFB, Jeremy Short, Joey H, Massing, Chocolate Four-Wheeler, DJ Charlie Black, and more. Plus, visual art, live painting, fire and flow performers, craft beer, food trucks, funky yoga, disc golf, the Kids Corner, and that late night silent disco on Saturday. Big love to our funky friends, The Loud, Bad Shepherd Beer Company, Bonhoff, Basque Smokehouse, Luna Pizza, Marshall University Sustainability Department, The Good Time Show, Vandalia Digital, Kindred Communications and Kindred Digital, and Graphic Solutions. Kids 12 and under get in free. Tickets at funkafest.com.
Herd Nation, this is Marshall football coach Tony Gibson. You ready to make some noise?
The Sunbelt race heats up Saturday, October 11th at 3:30 when Marshall hosts Old Dominion. It's also our We Are Herd Strong game, honoring those impacted by cancer. Let's fight together on and off the field. Single game tickets and mini ticket plans are on sale, plus premium seating options for the ultimate game day experience.
Be there, be loud. Herdzone.com has your tickets. Let's go Herd.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
There's still time to save big money on your exterior painting project at Menards. Pristine is Dutch Boy's most durable exterior paint and primer in one. With its rain rinse technology, rain naturally washes away dirt and grime. Plus, it resists cracking and peeling, making it perfect to withstand the harshest weather conditions. Save big money on Pristine exterior paint now at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
You're listening to Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pump and Shop, Putnam Stadium, here at Doug Childers Field, Ashland with a commanding 48-0 lead over Rowan County at the end of the first half. I have about 5 minutes, I think, left to go before the start of the second half. Look over the stats real quick. Ashland, 292 total yards of offense. Rowan County with just 24 offensive yards to show for today. Right now, look at the leaders for Ashland. Justin Hughes passing for 86 yards. But just on one play, Tanner Stetler, just 1 yard short of that, has 85 yards passing thanks to that one play, 85-yard touchdown to Mason Wolf before the end of the first half to put Ashland up 48-0. Look at the rushing totals right now. Brody Simpkins has about 17 yards rushing. Trevontae Taylor with 55. Cameron Davis, about 18 yards, so quiet night for Cameron Davis, although with the score being the way it is, he'll probably ease the workload for Cameron Davis, giving him a little bit of a lighter night. Of course, Dalen Farrow has gotten about a few carries, has 15 yards rushing as well. And then receiving-wise, well, it's been all Mason Wolf so far. He's caught one for 34 yards, 7 yards, and 85 yards. And then Sam Lyons with 45 yards receiving so far in that first half. Again, yardage total 292 to 24 in favor of the Ashland Tomcats. It's been all Ashland so far in this one in that first half, and obviously we'll see who's still out there on the field to start the second half. We'll see if both teams decide to roll with some backups and second and third stringers, so see what the position is, but in the meantime, we'll step aside for one final break. When we come back, we will have the start of the second half here at Clark's Pump and Shop, Putnam Stadium. You're listening to Tomcats football on 97.9 The River.
These days, you can use propane for so much more than grilling. Propane is reliable fuel for standby generators, furnaces, kitchen appliances, water heaters, and more. Always with cost-saving efficiency and cleaner performance than electricity. Clean energy around every corner. Propane can do that.
The Eric family has been delivering propane comfort across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia since 1952. Go to ericspropane.com for more information. Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco ensures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
Clark's Pump and Shop is honored to serve the tri-state area with money-saving monthly specials on items that you love. Download from their app from the App Store. Or even more great value, sign up for their Clark's Loyalty Rewards to get cents off gas and earn points on each purchase to redeem for free products. Stop in today for fast, friendly customer service. Clark's Pump and Shop is a proud supporter of the Ashland Tomcats, fueling our hometown spirit every day. Return, refresh, and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop.
Bigfoot here, checking in at Rustic Ravines RV Park in Genoa, West Virginia. You can find me at the Grill and Bar. The beer is cold and the pizza's so good that even the possum approves. Book an RV site or a cabin today at rusticravines.com or call 304-385-1085. Turns out I'm not that hard to find. When I need to get away, you'll find me at Rustic Ravines, probably soaking in the hot tub or cruising the trails. Rustic Ravines, 27 miles south of Huntington in Genoa, West Virginia. Rustic Ravines, 304-385-1085 or online at rusticravines.com.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 45 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, they're not just in the business of fixing cars, they're in the business of turning heads. Their team of skilled technicians are dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime, no matter the make or model. From minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
No down payment? No problem. Here at KFB, we make homeownership easy with our no down payment home loans. Whether you're buying your first home or ready for something new, KFB is here to guide you every step of the way. Apply today and take the first step towards your dream home with no money down. Restrictions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. KFB, the better bank. Located at Ashland, Catlettsburg, Louisa, Summit, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tomcat football action on 97.9 The River.
Start of the second half about to begin here in Ashland, Kentucky at Doug Childers Field. Tomcats on top 48-0 over the Rowan County Vikings. I'm Ben Westfall taking you through today's game here on 97.9 The River. Rowan County will have the ball to start the second half. Ashland got the ball to start today's game. Of course, they took it 3 plays and 67 yards for a 9-yard Cam Davis touchdown. So it'll be Gustavo Roblero on kickoff duties, and that one was muffed by a Viking. I think it was Braden Hall who had some trouble fielding the kick, but was lucky enough to fall on it. And so the Vikings will have the ball first down and 10. We'll see where they mark him down at. I think it was about the 34-yard line. And no, they'll mark it at the 35. So that's where the Vikings offense gets set. First down and 10. See if Matthew Hamilton stays in the game. He will. Yep, Matthew Hamilton will still be in. Landon Messer to his left. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side, and that's Bentley Barnett. Hamilton gives it off to Messer. Nice cut to the outside. Messer has a lane and has the first down a little bit more. Past midfield. And a nice stick from an Ashland defender. That's Logan Kinser on the tackle, but a good run from Landon Messer to get the first down. And in Ashland territory at the 45-yard line. 20-yard run. So first down and 10 for the Vikings offense, and safe to say, probably their best play on offense in the entire game. Shotgun set again. Hamilton this time will keep it himself. It was kind of an option play, and Hamilton's brought down by Noah Thompson. Maybe a yard, and that's what they'll give him, a yard on this one. Noah Thompson on the stop. Had 1 tackle against Greenup County a week ago. Second down and 9 coming up at the 44. Shotgun set yet again. 2 receivers near side. And now they'll send Messer out of the backfield. So 5 wide set. 2 receivers far side, 3 to the near. Man in motion is Judd. They'll pitch it to him. Judd trying to get the angle, and he is brought down in the backfield. Back-to-back plays made by Noah Thompson for the Ashland defense. Nowhere to go for Judd on the little shovel toss. About a loss of 5. So 3rd and 14 to go for Rowan County. Now the question is, do you go for broke, or do you try to get some yardage, make it 4th and manageable, and then go for it from there? We'll see what the decision is for Rowan County. Of course, you have to get some yardage, at least. 8:48 left to go in the 3rd. Running clock now, thanks to the 48-0 score. 5 wide set yet again. 2 receivers to the far side, 3 to the near. Hamilton takes the snap. Looks. Throws over the middle and finds his big target. That's Bentley Barnett. Well short of the first down. Got some good yardage back to the 43, so a gain of 6. So 4th and 8, and Rowan County will go for it, obviously trailing 48-0. Want to get some sort of offensive momentum going into next week. Of course, the Vikings will be at home against Johnson Central next week. Had a bye week last week, and 2 weeks ago fell short to Clay County 28-21. 4th down and 8 here for the Vikings. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side for Matthew Hamilton. Judd in motion, goes far side, snap. Hamilton to pass, has a little bit of time now. Pocket breaks down. Hamilton steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle of the field, and the pass broken up, incomplete. Had a man, but it was broken up. Was trying to look for Jackson Delaney, and it falls to the turf, and a turnover on down. So a good start to the drive, a 20-yard run by Landon Messer, and the drive is erased thanks to a failed 4th down conversion. So Ashland will have the football in good field position at about the 43. So Tanner Stutler still in at quarterback, and he'll drop back to pass. He'll roll out to his left side, has a little bit of room, and he'll just wiggle his way out of bounds at about the 45, maybe the 46-yard line for a second down. So gain of 3 on the quarterback keeper from Tanner Stutler. Coming into this game was only 4 for 8, 79 yards passing, a touchdown and an interception, and only 1 yard rushing. He'll drop back to pass again. He'll throw another deep shot down the left sideline, and the pass incomplete, way out wide for his intended target. Trent Gist was the intended receiver. They'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd down and 7 to go. 5:38 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 48-0 is the score. Ashland on top. See what the play call is for Tanner Stutler. Shotgun set. Trips near side. 1 receiver to the far side. Back to pass. Has a man chasing behind him. Ball comes out. That might be a fumble on the play. And it's recovered by the Vikings. There was chasing Stutler from behind. I think it was Hunter Bradshaw that forced the fumble. And the Vikings force a turnover with 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Real quick, want to step aside 10 seconds for station identification.
WMGA-FM, Canova, Huntington.
So 4:40 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. Shotgun set. And looks like new quarterback in for Rowan County is Luke Schroeder now in at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Landon Messer, and that one's going nowhere. Tomcats quickly there. So 2nd down and 12. Ball back at the 43. So Luke Schroeder in now at quarterback for Rowan County. Came in today, 4 of 12, 43 yards and 2 touchdowns on the season. Last played against Fleming County. Snap. Schroeder will keep it And there's nothing going. Nathan Shavers, the one on the stop for Ashland. And another big loss of yardage back to the 47. So a loss of 4 on the play. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 16 here at the 47-yard line for Luke Schroeder. Schroeder, a sophomore quarterback. Shotgun set. 2 receivers near side. Schroeder back to pass. Looks. Has a little bit of time now. Rolls out. And the pass is caught by J.T. Judd at about the 39-yard line. Steps out of bounds to make it about a 4th and a little bit more manageable. And I'll mark him out of bounds at the 39-yard line. So call it 4th and 8. So 4th and 8. Another 4th down attempt coming up here for Rowan County. See what Luke Schroeder can do. 2 receivers far side. Bentley Barnett all by himself here on the near side. Snap. Schroeder to pass. Schroeder will throw it to Judd, and the pass incomplete. A little bit too far for Judd to try and reel that one in. And that'll be a turnover on downs yet again. So the clock continues to tick here in the third quarter. 1:45 left to go. Ashland still on top 48-0, and the Tomcats will have the ball here on this next drive. So Tanner Sutler remains in at quarterback for the Tomcats. Shotgun set, 2 receivers each side. Tailback to the right. Snap. Sutler quick throw, and the pass hauled in. And will be a first down for Ashland. That's Xavier Johnson on the catch. So up to the 49-yard line in Viking territory. Under a minute to go. Snap. Gives it off and brought down immediately. That's Nathan Shavers on the run. So to the 47-yard line, 2nd down and 8. See the Tomcats take one more snap before the end of the third. They will. Stutler to pass. Rolls out to his left. Stutler throws downfield. Has a man wide open, and it's incomplete. Dropped by Logan Kinser. Had him wide open. He catches that one, turns toward the end zone, and it's all green turf in front of him, but instead falls incomplete. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. One more quarter remains, and it's 48-0 in favor of Ashland. We'll step aside for a break, and you're listening to Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Earn more with 4 at the best community bank in the Kanawha Valley, Polka Valley Bank. Polka Valley Bank is now offering a certificate of deposit special, 10-month APY, annual percentage yield 4%. Take advantage of this great rate to grow your savings. For more information, stop by one of the 8 Polka Valley Bank locations today. Polka Valley Bank, where relationships matter.
Certain terms and conditions apply. Rates based on minimum annual percentage yield, subject to change without notice. Minimum deposit required of $10,000 of new money not currently on deposit with Polka Valley Bank to receive APY. Member FDIC.
Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Ashland Tomcat football. And quickly back under play. Stutler's pass incomplete. Was trying to find his intended target, which was Cody Millette, and instead falls incomplete. He actually caught it, but he was out of bounds. So bring up 4th down. Back here on 97.9 The River. I'm Ben Westfall, your play-by-play. So 4th down. Might be the second 4th down that Ashland has had to face today. And they'll go for it. So 4th down and 8. So a little pass and a wobbly ball. I think it might have been tipped out of his hand. And it'll fall incomplete for a turnover on downs. And that will end the Ashland drive. So the first Ashland drive that comes up empty all night comes here in the 4th quarter with about 10:47 left to go. Again, running clock as Tomcats are up on top, 48-0. So the Vikings will have the ball starting at the 47-yard line for 1st down and 10. We'll see if this Vikings offense can muster up a drive and try to close out this game with a little bit of progress here on the offensive side of the ball and get some points on the board before going home. I think we have another quarterback change. I think Matthew Hamilton re-enters the game at quarterback for Rowan County. So Schroeder gets one drive, and they quickly change things around. Hamilton back in at quarterback. Judd in motion. Back to pass. They'll get it to Judd, and he is quickly wrapped up in the backfield for a loss on the play. That was that was Owen Russell on the stop. So loss of 2 on the play, back at the 45. On the completion from Hamilton to JT Judd. 9:20 left to go in the contest. 2nd down and 12. Trips to the near side. Lone receiver on the far side is Barnett. Snap. Hamilton to pass. Has some time now, has to step up in the pocket, and we'll see if Hamilton takes off. No, he'll get rid of it, and ball deflects incomplete, intended for Bentley Barnett. Good coverage by Ashland. It was Nathan Shavers on coverage with Barnett, who is a big, tall receiver. So bring up 3rd down and 12, back at the 45-yard line. Needs the 43 in Ashland territory for a 1st down. Again, could get a short completion, something about 5 or 6 yards, make it 4th and manageable for a 4th down try. Third and 12. Snap, and they'll hand it off here on this 3rd and 12. Has some nice yardage for a 4th and very manageable. Called it 4th and 1. And that was Dylan Perkins on the run. So we'll see how close they mark this. They'll mark it at the 44, so call it 4th and 1 for the Vikings offense. They'll give it to him one more time. Just needs the 43. Can he get there? Trying to find his way, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Tomcats defense stands tall. Landon Wolf was the one on the stop. And the Vikings offensive drive had a little bit of promise there on that 4th and short, but stood up. Thanks to the stop on the drive, Landon Wolf gets the stop. And the Tomcats offense will take over. So Tomcats start this drive at the 44-yard line in their own territory. First down and 10. Stutler remains in at quarterback. They'll give it off. It's a run play to Shavers. Shavers goes to the right side, has a little bit of room. Shavers past the 40, first down, but a flag is down. So we'll see what the penalty is. Might have holding on Ashland. And we will. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. So erases a very nice run from Nathan Shavers. Go all the way past the 40-yard line in Vikings territory. And I'll back it up to the 47-yard line. So 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it'll be about 1st and 7. So first down and 7 at the 47. 5:45 left to go in the contest. 2 men in the backfield. Snap, hand off. And nothing going for Ashland there on that carry. It'll look like we have Carter Anderson out there at quarterback. And now, Carter Anderson in at quarterback for the Tomcats. So Stutler and Hughes' day is done. I wasn't sure who that was on the carry for Ashland. 2nd down and 8. 2 men in the backfield for the Tomcats. They'll give it off, and that is Tanner Christian on the run, and not much going. And back to the 46-yard line. 3rd down and 8. So loss of 1 on the run from Tanner Christian. 3rd down and 8 here for Carter Anderson, the sophomore quarterback. And they'll give it off. This is Charles Ramey. And Charles Remy with some nice running room. He'll get up past midfield into the 45-yard line. Enough for a first down. So got to the 46 is actually where they'll mark him. First down and 10. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 on each side of Carter Anderson for this first down and 10 play. Snap, hand off, and they'll give it to Xavier Johnson. Johnson trying to get to the outside, gets past the 45 and near the 40-yard line. Nice gain there by Xavier Johnson. Called a gain of 4 down to the 42. .315 left to go in this 4th and final quarter. Ashland 48, Rowan County 0. Shotgun set. Lone back to the right of Carter Anderson. And Anderson will keep, and he has a nice hole up the middle of the field, picks up the first down. Got past the 35, which is where he needed to get. And got all the way down to the 33-yard line. So nice 9-yard gain from Carter Anderson. Under 3 minutes left to go. First down and 10. Shotgun set. Xavier Johnson to the left of Anderson. Anderson will keep it. Goes to his outside, left side, gets some nice blocking in front of him, and a flag is down. 2 flags down now. So Anderson was forced out of bounds. There was some hard contact on the blocking from Ashland, and we'll see what the penalty is. Bring it back to the 37-yard line. I don't think they said what the penalty was. Probably just an unnecessary roughness, but either way, Ashland will have the ball 1st and 14 back at the 37-yard line. So it only results in a net loss of 4 yards. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near. Snap. Give it off to Nathan Shavers. Trying to get to the outside, and he slips off 1 tackle and brought down close to the 30-yard line. Coming down to about a minute left to go. We'll see where they spot this ball. I think about the 31-yard line. They will. So about a 6-yard run from Nathan Shavers. Call it 2nd down and 8. Under a minute left to go. 55 seconds. Probably enough time for one last play for Ashland, and then this one's all wraps. Shotgun set. Snap. Hand off. And this is Xavier Johnson. Johnson breaks free. Johnson inside the 10-5. Touchdown, Ashland. A little icing on the cake. Xavier Johnson runs it in from 31 yards out. And it's 54-0 in favor of the Tomcats. I think we'll see an extra point here as the clock continues to run with the running clock rule. And that will probably do it for your ball game. I'm on Xavier Johnson closing this game off with a nice 31-yard touchdown run. And that's your ball game, folks. Ashland Tomcats with a dominating 54-0 win over Rowan County. Tomcats now 5-2 on the season. Rowan County drops to 1-5 on the year. An impressive, dominating win for the Tomcats. Couple pick sixes, some nice rushing touchdowns. Good play from both quarterbacks, Justin Hughes and Tanner Stutler, who saw the majority of action until Carter Anderson saw the action for the final drive of this game. And so Ashland victorious, 54-0 in this one. We'll step aside for break, and when we return, we'll have the post-game show here on 97.9 The River.
Drive home a winner all season long with your trusted Toyota dealer, Toyota of Ashland. Visit them at 3503 Winchester Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Give them a call at 606-744-2727 or visit them at toyotaofashland.com. They look forward to seeing you soon.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
When the game is on the line, you need reliability and your trusted Toyota dealer. Drive home a winner with Toyota of Ashland. Visit them at 3503 Winchester Avenue, Ashland, Kentucky. Give them a call at 606-744-2727 or online at toyotaofashland.com.
What is that thing? Oh my, the 2 big red eyes and the wings!
Oh yeah, funky babies. Word is that the Mothman has been spotted getting his groove on at the Ritter Park Amphitheater. And did you know Funkafest has expanded to 2 days this year? That's right, Funkafest 9, The Funk Awakens, is October 3rd and 4th in Huntington, West by God, Virginia. 2 jam-packed interdimensional days of soul-shaking live music from Sneezy, Jocelyn and the Sweet Compression, the MFB, Jeremy Shore, Joey H., Massing, Chocolate 4-Wheeler, DJ Charlie Black, and more. Plus, visual art, live painting, fire and flow performers, craft beer, food trucks, funky yoga, disc golf, the Kids Corner, and that late-night silent disco on Saturday. Big love to our funky friends, The Loud, Bad Shepherd Beer Company, Bonhoff, Basque Smokehouse, Luna Pizza, Marshall University Sustainability Department, The Good Time Show, Vandalia Digital, Kindred Communications and Kindred Digital, and Graphic Solutions. Kids 12 and under get in free. Tickets at FunkTheFest.com.
You're listening to Ashland Tomcat football on 97.9 The River.
Back here at Clark's Pump and Shop, Putnam Stadium. It's time now for the McLeod's Body Shop post-game show. Live here from Doug Childers Field, and what a dominating win for the Ashland Tomcats over the Rowan County Vikings. 54-0 is your final score here from Ashland, Kentucky. I'm Ben Westfall, your play-by-play, taking you through today's game. Good offensive production from Ashland and great defensive production as well for the Tomcats. Ashland ended the game with 365 yards of offense today. Break it down drive by drive to tell you how this game went, in case you tuned in late. Start with the opening drive. It was a 3-play drive for the Ashland Tomcats offense, which went 67 yards. Cameron Davis with the 9-yard touchdown run to put the Tomcats up 7-0. Then Cameron Davis with a nice 50-yard pick six on the first Rowan County offensive drive, which went 24 yards before that pick six was thrown. So Cameron Davis finding the end zone for the second time today. One offense and one defense. Rowan County would go 3 and out on the following possession. The nice 2-play 43-yard drive, which found Justin Hughes throwing the ball to Mason Wolf for a 34-yard touchdown pass, making it 21-0 in favor of the Tomcats. Then, next Rowan County offensive possession, another pick six, this time by Sam Lyons for 45 yards. It was an explosive pick six as well. Picked it off about the 45-yard line of Rowan County territory, backtracked about 5 yards from the far side to the near side, reversing sides of the field, and got some blocks in front of them, took his time, and ran it to the house for a Ashland touchdown. The extra point was miscued and was no good, as a bad snap resulted in the non-extra point. And, of course, Rowan County would go 3 and out yet again thanks to a penalty on a delay of game, went minus 9 yards on the following drive. Next drive for Ashland, a 6-play 28-yard drive, which resulted in a 15-yard touchdown from Trevante Taylor to find the end zone, put Ashland up 34-0. Ashland's next offense after another Rowan County 3 and out. Ashland would go 6 plays, 69 yards, and a 1-yard touchdown this time by Dalen Farrow after some nice completions, as Justin Hughes was able to find Sam Lyons on some nice completions, found Mason Wolf getting it down to the 1-yard line, and that would be at the end of that drive for the touchdown. Then right before half, how about Tanner Stutler coming in for the Tomcats, an 85-yard touchdown completion to Mason Wolf, which would put the halftime score to 41-0 at the half. And so Tomcats were able to get one more touchdown just right here before the end of this one. It's looking later on. No, excuse me, it was 48-0 at halftime. Then Tomcats were able to score one more touchdown before the end of this one. My apologies. And it was thanks to Xavier Johnson. Nice 31-yard touchdown run, which would put Ashland up 54-0 right at the buzzer of this one. A couple stalled-out drives by both offenses in this second half. And so Ashland went 3 and out, then went on 4th down at the drive later on the offensive side and ended up not getting it. But this final drive for the Tomcats, resulting in that Xavier Johnson touchdown to give Ashland a bigger lead, 54-0, and Tomcats with this one 54-0 over Rowan County. So Tomcats are now 5-2 on the season. Rowan County 1-5 on the year. Ashland ends with 365 yards of offense in this one. Not much offensive production, but then again, got the 4th down stops, turnovers by Rowan County. Of course, there were a couple of pick sixes as well for the Ashland defense, resulting in not the big number of yardage for Ashland's offense today. But then again, this is an offense averaging 404.2 yards of offense every single game on average. So 365 yards, I mean, that's a good mark, and you'll take the win 54-0 for Tomcats. What's next? It's Boyd County on the road on the 10th next week. That game starts at 7:30. In fact, Tomcats won't be back home until October 31st against Lexington Catholic. That one a 7:30 start. So Ashland will be on the road for the next 2 games against Boyd County and Johnson Central. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, next up is Johnson Central. Speaking of Johnson Central, so Rowan County will be back at home for that one next week at 7:30. The next 2 games for Rowan County are at home, conveniently also against Ashland's next 2 opponents, Johnson Central and Boyd County. And then Rowan County will finish up the season with 2 games on the road at Greenup County and at West Carter in that one. So Tomcats victorious 54-0. A lot of people to thank for this broadcast getting out there on the air. First, I'd like to thank the listener out there today tuning in for another edition of Tomcats football here on 97.9 The River. Next, I'd like to thank Dickie Martin. Dickie, hope you're getting to feeling better. We hope to have you back on the call. He's later on this season for Ashland, whether that be next week or the week after. But hope you're feeling better. Big shout out to Mr. Martin. Hope you're listening in. Hope you enjoyed listening to this Ashland victory. Next, I'd like to thank my producer, Lowell Austin, back at the studios. Lowell, thank you very much for keeping me on air throughout today's contest. It was a fun one, and Ashland is victorious. 54-0 is your final score. Again, big thank you to Community Trust Bank, helping build communities since 1903. So, final score on this one, Ashland 54, Rowan County 0. I'm Ben Westfall saying so long from Ashland, Kentucky. You've been listening to Tomcats football on 97.9 The River.